was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
We finally saw the full heart rate challenge video. Ace and Jeremiah confronted each other, and now Austin is threatening with his own tell-all. Trust me, if you thought the season was wild, the reunion just turned the drama all the way up. Welcome back to Spill Killers, where drama never sleeps and the tea never cools down. Sip the tea, spill the truth, gossip like it's the 2000s. The cast reunited for the first time since leaving the villa, and Ariana Madix and Andy Cohen wasted no time stirring the pot. Islanders gave updates on their relationship statuses, reflected on life post-villa, and, let's be honest, aired out a lot of dirty laundry. And while we got some sweet closure and apologies, the reunion was mostly fueled by tension, accusations, and a whole lot of shade. Let's break it all down. First up, the spotlight was on Jeremiah and Huda's toxic relationship. Andy Cohen directly asked Jeremiah about his time with Huda, and things quickly turned heated. Huda was accused of love-bombing him in the villa, and the back and forth was intense. Then Ace jumped in and made things even messier by questioning Jeremiah's motives for even being on the show. Ace said, quote, "When I hear comments about getting the money and gaining followers outside the villa, I don't feel this is a genuine connection." Ouch. That comment sparked even more debate among the Islanders about who was really there for love and who was chasing clout. Of course, we have to talk about America's favorite couple, Amaya and Bryan. After winning the show and making things exclusive, rumors about cheating started swirling. The reunion brought it up head-on, with Amaya admitting he had what he called a lapse in judgment after being spotted with another woman in LA. It was messy, and fans immediately noticed their body language was tense. Bryan addressed the so-called cheating video of him surrounded by other women, insisting it wasn't what it looked like. According to him, the clip was from a paid hosting gig. "The hosting, I got paid to be there," he explained, saying the footage showed him at an event where he was recorded. "I used to bartend back in the day. I had a lapse in judgment, and we've already talked about it." When Cohen pushed for clarity on what exactly that lapse in judgment meant, Bryan admitted it came down to pouring shots, getting the crowd hyped, that kind of stuff. Amaya then jumped in to defend their relationship, saying, "I'm also not the type of woman who would stay with someone that doesn't respect me. If I'm still with him, it's because the relationship dynamic is healthy and great." But here's where it gets messy. Just hours before the reunion dropped on Peacock, fans noticed that Bryan and Amaya no longer follow each other on Instagram. Their old posts featuring one another are still up, but Amaya's TikTok activity seems to be telling another story. In the past 48 hours, she's reposted clips hinting at heartbreak, including one that read, "Disappointed but not surprised," and another edit featuring Kerry Washington in Scandal with the quote, "When I finally pick myself back up and never let my walls down like that again." Iris and Pepe confirmed during the taping that they were still together, but fans caught them unfollowing each other on Instagram shortly after. And Iris and Pepe, they've been fueling even more breakup rumors. Fans noticed Iris deleted every single photo of Pepe from her Instagram, while Pepe still has her on his feed. So yeah, let's just say the villa romances aren't looking too stable right now. And then there's Huda. When asked about her rumored relationship with Too Hot to Handle star Louis Russell, she flat out refused to comment. Why? She said she couldn't talk about it for legal reasons. Her exact words were, "I'm not at liberty to speak about it due to legal reasons," from Netflix. The timing makes sense since Netflix was rolling out Perfect Match Season 3, where Russell was dating other women. But fans weren't buying it. Online, one fan wrote, "Huda with her, Netflix said I can't say anything. I just can't take her seriously." Another added, "Pairing her with a clout-chasing F-boy? Yeah, that relationship is not gonna last." The internet wasted no time dragging her for dodging the question. Now, let's talk about the moment that had everyone talking, the never-before-seen extended heart rate challenge footage. This was wild. In the new clip, Huda went all in on Ace, dancing on him, licking the front of his underwear, and even twerking in his face, all while he was partnered with Chelly. The Islanders' faces said it all. They were shocked. Huda admitted she took it too far, saying, quote, "I think that I took it a step too far for certain people, and I do apologize if I made anybody feel uncomfortable. Everything was consensual. There were no limitations, and we all made that clear at the beginning of the challenge." But Chelly was not having it. She called it a betrayal of friendship, saying, "I don't feel like I have to sit here and be like, hey, don't lick the person I'm connected with's dick. Some boundaries should just be obvious." And honestly, fans agreed. Many thought Chelly's reaction was completely justified, even if she didn't always express it perfectly. Others are questioning why Ace isn't getting the same heat Huda does because, an eye cout, he clearly enjoyed it. Olandria also called out Huda for failing to shut down racist comments from her fans after the show. Olandria said, "Upon exiting the villa, once we got our phones back, I saw the amount of hate that I was getting from her stans. I expressed to Huda that I really felt like it was important to speak out and address the racism. She told me she would make a post, but 2 or 3 days went by and she hadn't even decided to address it. It pained me." That honesty explained why their friendship ended after the show, and you could feel the tension in the room. There were some softer moments too. Taylor publicly apologized to Olandria for not being honest, and the two seemed to make amends. And Ace and Jeremiah finally addressed their issues. Jeremiah admitted he felt villainized after being dumped, while Ace doubled down on overhearing him talk about followers and money. But when the unedited deliberation footage aired, it actually proved Ace wasn't the ringleader Jeremiah claimed. The two ended on a surprisingly positive note, with Jeremiah saying the footage, quote, "definitely makes me feel better." But believe it or not, producers left out even more drama. Austin went live after the reunion and said, "I can't believe they didn't show what the FO." Jeremiah quickly cut him off with, Yeah, I know, but just be careful." Austin then dropped the bomb, saying, "I'm doing a tell-all. Eventually, I'm doing a tell-all." So yeah, if that ever happens, expect more chaos because apparently there's a lot we didn't get to see. So, to sum it up, cheating rumors, toxic relationships, messy friendships, shocking new footage, and even off-camera drama that producers tried to hide, this reunion had it all. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think Chelly was justified in being upset with Huda? And what do you think Austin's mysterious tell-all is going to reveal? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more Love Island breakdowns. Because if this reunion proved anything, the drama is far from over.